It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's A's baseball coming up next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw down first, 1 away. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. This ball will be chopped foul. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 0-1.
That's out.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
There's Harrison for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Stepping up is Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the A's, the shortstop, Josh Harrison.
Verlander sets his sights, and the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded up the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
For center field, Marte.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Matt Olsen.
And that'll bring up Matt Olsen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Marte, the runner at second with one away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Chopped weakly to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Next, here is Seth Brown.
The right fielder.
First offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Two and one. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More from the East Bay right after this. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. That's a base hit into left field.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Gurriel on third. McCormick over at second. Maldonado at first with no outs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Throw won't get him.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here's Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. And now in the box, Alex Bregman, who collected a base hit his first time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Harrison has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2 and the A's 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Chapman. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tucker looks up. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Now a hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Maldonado has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So next to hit is Sean Murphy. He's set and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No, that's
And
down.
low, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit hard to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now
Into the box, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
Now here's the first offering. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Count 3-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. He's running. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to hit, Martin Maldonado. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve fouled away. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 delivery.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Tapped up the first baseline. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 4-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch on the way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. So now into the box is Matt Olson. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Tucker looks up. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now it's Mark Hanna as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Seth Brown, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Tucker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball on this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Ready now is Alex Bregman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Athletic.
Ready to
Third
go in the
baseman.
bottom of the fourth.
Matt.
And that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Chapman, a California native, actually. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Verlander's ready. 0-2 on its way. Breaking
Got
ball
1-2.
below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Altuve has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on the first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch
Ball
in
1,
the
no
dirt
strike.
as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. A's are gone in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So stepping in is Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Carlos.
First offering.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now to the plate, Sean Murphy, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way from Verlander. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The count is 2-1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hard hit to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here comes the 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball down the hole.
And that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 0-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back from Oakland right after this. James Caprillion takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, James Caprillion.
Striding in for Houston, Chas McCormick. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Chas McCormick.
First offering on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as it is now 7-3.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Number 59 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 59.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brown is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next up is Yordan Alvarez. So far, 2-for-3 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And right into the shift. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. Murphy recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 7 and the A's 3. So now to the plate, Mark Canha, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he fouls this one off.